They are the iconic images of the Olympic host city.
And immediately in front of us is Buckingham Palace.
Must-see attractions on every guided tour.
Piccadilly Circus, the London Eye,
Trafalgar Square.
But there is one
Big Ben in front of us now, chaps.
that towers above them all.
Big Ben and the clock.
It may be the world's most famous clock and the most photographed too. But of the thousands of photos snapped every day, almost none of them are of the real Big Ben. You see, Big Ben is the bell that hangs inside the clock tower. To see that, you have to know someone with a key.
It's just an amazing job. I'm totally blessed to be doing it. Very lucky.
Catherine Moss was our guide for a rare tour, usually reserved for British citizens who are given permission by someone in Parliament. Few Americans have ever climbed these 334 steps. Our destination, the top of the famous clock tower.
So welcome, here we are. We're 62 metres over London, and in front of you is the bell you've all come to see, Big Ben II.
This is Big Ben. It's a bell weighing 13.5 tons.
It's over 7'6" high.
9 feet wide.
And it's nearly 9 inches thick.
The famous bell is in a room just above the clock, which is spectacular from anywhere in London, whether it's during the day or at night. But the clock is even more interesting when you're behind it.
You're now standing behind one of 4 famous clock faces. This one faces south, back over Parliament, towards the Victoria Tower. Now, each one of these clock faces are 23 feet or 7 metres in diameter. They each contain 312 separate pieces of this pot opal glass, which is inserted into this cast iron framework.
The hands of the clock may be visible from the streets of London, but the actual device is rarely seen.
The king of clocks, the prince of timekeepers. This clock has been ticking in this room almost uninterrupted for over 150 years.
Keeping this 19th century clock on the correct time involves pennies.
Little pile of these.
Clockmakers will add a coin to speed up the pendulum or remove a penny to slow down the clock. It's a process done 3 days a week. Every 15 minutes, 4 chime bells ring. And at the top of every hour, Big Ben, the real Big Ben, makes its presence known. A familiar sound that's resonated with Londoners for 150 years.
It's such an iconic building, just part of our everyday lives. When you see Big Ben, no matter where you are around the world, you know that means home sweet home.